What's up, everybody? Want to jump on here real quick and give you an update about my weekend of hunting. It was super windy, to say the least. During this hunt, this was the only deer I saw. It was this fork-horn buck. He came out of the bedding, but he kind of surprised me. I was midway eating my PB&J sandwich, and out he comes. He slowly works off here into the CRP grass. While I was still getting all my gear and everything set up in my tree, this doe fawn comes flying by. During the same hunt, I switched out trees because the tree I originally picked, I felt like I could get picked off by deer that came out of the bedding. Long story short, by the time I got all the way up to my platform, I had this doe and her fawn come out of the bedding, and I think they must have heard me rustling around and they came out to see what was going on, but they never figured out what I was or where I was. About an hour later, this fawn steps out of the bedding and is just slowly grazing, working its way through here, and eventually works off and then follows the same trail that other doe and fawn took. With about 45 minutes left of legal shooting time here, this 6-point buck steps out. I apologize for the bad footage here. I like to say I'm a hunter first, cameraman second, but if you look closely, he's chasing and bump around does here. And I think it might be a little early for that kind of action, but with these early October cold fronts, it might be having him act a little goofy. I think the small buck might have lost these does right away because, as you can see, he comes back sniffing and searching for him. Not sure if you're able to tell, but I had super windy conditions all weekend long here. We had 20 to 30 mile an hour wind gusts. It was just crazy windy. But in my opinion, I think the deer do move in windy conditions. I think your best bet is sneak into wherever you are going, use that wind cover early afternoon, sneak in, get settled in, and then normally that last hour of daylight, that's when that wind starts dying down, and then I think the deer start calming down a little bit, and that's when they get back on their feed patterns, get it back up on their feet, start moving around. But hit me up in the comments, let me know what your experience is, or what do you think about the windy conditions. Do they move in your opinion, move in your area? Let me know. That's all I have for this video. Stay tuned. I'm going to have some rut hunts coming up here, end of October, early November. Hopefully I can stick a big one. Hopefully you can too. I'll see you in the next one.